Hi all, welcome back to our channel UiPath by Sujitha. In this video, I would like to share a detailed steps to send a Teams message during bot failure. So whenever bot execution fails, notifying the exception details through an email is quite common. But for quick results or for quick resolution, sending a Teams message or reaching the team through a message can provide you a quick results, right? So keeping that in mind, I would like to share detailed steps on how to send a Teams message from UiPath in this video. Okay, so before that, how we are going to achieve this? There's something called Webhooks in Microsoft. Teams belongs to Microsoft, right? So a concept called Webhook. So let us look into that. What is a Webhook? If you are new to this concept, please make a note of what I'm explaining, and that will always help you to refer it again. A webhook in Microsoft is a way for external applications or services to send real-time data into Microsoft services like Teams or Power Automate using a HTTP post request. UiPath is an external service or an external application, right? Teams belongs to Microsoft, and for Microsoft, UiPath is an external application. In order to have a connector to communicate between these two applications, there should be a service, a HTTP request, right? So Webhook can provide accommodating the same. Okay, clear, right? But the point here is Webhooks getting retired or deprecated by the end of 2025. So to replace this, we have something called workflows. Okay, in Microsoft Teams. So what is a workflow? A workflow is a set of automated actions that run when a specific trigger occurs. For example, having a trigger when a webhook request is received, and an action, post a message in a Teams channel or sending an email or update a SharePoint list, etc. So I just took this as an example because our agenda of this video is the same. Okay, so this is clear, right? So now I'm not going to share the details of creating a webhook, but would like to concentrate more on our future part, that is creating a webhook using workflows. So let me draft that. Create a webhook using workflows. Okay, this is our agenda now. And then this is our first step. Then calling this webhook from UiPath. Okay, so for the first step, you need to have a channel, a Teams channel, and you are supposed to navigate to workflows from that channel. I'm not showing how to create a channel and tag the team there in Teams, but I hope you are aware of creating channels in Teams. Okay, if not, please browse and get it done. So if workflows not tagged to your channel, you are supposed to add workflows app from go to apps, search for workflows and click add in Teams. After that, you are supposed to navigate to workflows by clicking more options in your channel, that is this ellipsis, and you can see something like this. Okay, and you could get the workflows under your more options. Okay. Now, after going to workflows, after you select this workflows option, you will be landed on to your workflows page, and there you are supposed to start from creating a blank workflow. Let me show you the same in detail. So this is your landing page. When you select the workflows under more options in your channel, click on manage workflows. You will be landed onto your home page where you could see the number of workflows which been created by your ID. So click on new flow, then create from blank. So our agenda is to create a trigger and an action in the workflow, right? So let's go and select the trigger. What is the trigger? How it should be? A trigger is when a webhook request is received. Let us take the same and search for it. This is what we are looking for, right? When a Teams webhook request is received, select this. Who can trigger the flow? There are some options. Select which suits to you. Okay, and leave this. Once you click on save, it will get generated. Okay, so our trigger is ready, and what is our next step? It needs to be an action. What is that action? Posting a message in Teams channel. Okay, now let's search for the same. Click on next step and search for the action. Post message in a chat or channel, right? Select this, and it is asking to select how this post should be, whether it's a flow bot or a user or something. I'm just keeping this as it is. And where to post it? It should be a channel, right? Then you are supposed to provide your channel details here. I have already created a channel and tagged my team, so I'm selecting the same here. So I have provided my team and channel details here, and then the message you are supposed to be sent needs to be as a JSON. Okay, so I'm sending as bot failed, need urgent assistance. So save it. We have seen the trigger that it will generate this URL once we click on save, right? This is what the HTTP service. Now copy this, and this is done. So we have created our webhook using workflows. So this is ready. Now we are supposed to utilize this from our UiPath code. Okay, clear, right? I hope you are doing this along with me. So go to your code, and I would recommend to have a separate XAML file, a separate sequence in order to call this HTTP request, because this is going to be your reusable code in which can fit into your projects, in different projects, in all the automated processes. Okay, if you make it dynamic. So now I have a sequence ready. Let me add a log message. Now our agenda is to use a HTTP request. Okay, so keep this in mind. It should be a post method, and you're supposed to give this request URL the one what you have copied from the workflow. Okay, save it. and the body type should be a text. Okay, and you are supposed to provide the text as an expression, and this you're aware, right? The content type should be application or JSON. We need to send this as text here. Okay, excuse me, I have not copied. I'll copy this again. Right. Because this is a string, you are supposed to add some extra inverted commas. Here it is. Okay, now let me save this and let me execute this and see how it works. That's it. So let us see in Teams whether this message been there in the channel or not. Perfect. Bot failed, need urgent assistance. Whatever we have copied there in the message box, that is what it is there. Now let us go to our workflow again. This is the one what we used just now, right? Let me try to remove this. And save it. Okay, done. So now let's go back to our code and re-execute this. Done. Now let's go back to our, so bot failed, need urgent assistance. So whatever we have sent as a message in message field in our workflow, it is getting copied here. But if you remember, we said something here, right? We said something here, text. Got it? So it is always sending whatever it is there in the it's not it's not bothering about the message what you're passing here, whereas it is getting overridden with the message what it is there in the workflow, right? Got the concept what I'm concentrating here? So now how to make it dynamic? In order to reuse this code in multiple bots, in multiple places in your automated process, you need to pass this value as a dynamic value, right? Because every time the failure message might be different. We are supposed to capture the failure message. Sometimes it is data issue, sometimes some null pointer issue, or sometimes the service unavailable issue. Many a times we have different exceptional messages. So how to capture, how to pass that? Capturing is a separate thing, but how to pass that as a dynamic value to your workflow. Okay, till now so far whatever we did in achieving or sending a message from UiPath to your teams is successful. Now how to make this dynamic? I want to cover this as a separate video because it's been a long video so far. Okay, so definitely I'll share one more video on sending dynamic values from UiPath to your teams. Okay, So I hope you enjoyed this session. I hope you have tried this along with me. And if you feel that this is very useful for you, please share your thoughts in comments of this video and share this video to your colleagues and friends too. Thanks a lot for your support so far for this channel. Meet you through our next videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.